Good morning, what's shaking, what's happening? Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today is day number 5 of our Wonder of the Seas cruise, and today we're in Roatan, Honduras. Come join us. Now, Roatan is somewhere we always wanted to go to hold us off, but you can't do that anymore. So, since we are taking the cheap bare bones casino cruise, we decided not to make any plans. We had done a little research, but it gets confusing because there's 2 cruise ports in Roatan. One is owned by the Carnival Corporation and is very built up and is very much so its own little port experience. It's hard finding information about this port, the Port of Roatan. It's because it was recently redone last year. So they've added a swimming pool, there's a bunch of shops, there's some drummers. So let's go check it out, see what we can find. What a nasty looking day outside. Goodness. Alright, so thoughts on the Roatan port. We're doing a really kind of different trip for us. We don't have any plans. We're not trying to spend any extra money because we just come off that real big trip. The port was nice. Like, it's a nicely designed port area. There's just not a very big variety of shops. It was only like 2 or 3 little like souvenir knick-knack shops. A lot of high-end, your Del Sols, your Diamond Internationals. There was a pool, but let me tell you, the food and drinks was expensive. It was $16 a drink, and it was $16 for a plate of food. So pricey. The vendors are kind of off to the side. Not super pushy because they have to stay in that area, but we were going to walk out into town, and then we could just see like the horde of people waiting to try to push tours on us, and we turned around and went back to the port. The weather was kind of iffy today. It's just one of those. Carnival has a much better designed port for Roatan. Mahogany Bay is my understanding, but we're not sailing Carnival and we're not sailing Holland, so this is what we got. The rest of the day was pretty chill. I took a nap, which is becoming one of my little things this cruise. Went back to the casino for a little bit, and now we have found ourselves at dinner, and it's Caribbean night. So let's get some dinner started because we got a Caribbean party to attend in not a minute, but tonight. So, not very Caribbean, but starting my meal off with a very plain looking bowl of potato soup. But trust me, I'll do a spin for C because she's not here. Trust me, you know how much I love my soups, and it's a good soup. Alright, C has come back with a really pretty plate. I know it's marinated shrimp, yucca, plantains. What was the little pinwheel thing?
This is a Caribbean bread.
A Caribbean bread. And
this is sopressata.
Sopressata. And a marinated eggplant. And a sauce. And a chicken tender. So she's very colorful today. Look at the colors of the rainbow.
Caribbean night.
All right, my plate is not nearly as pretty, but I'm not very hungry because I went and got some pizza as a snack earlier today. So I just made myself a little grilled chicken sandwich. and some very plain rice and gravy and some French fries. So, very simple tonight for me. Side note, I am not a huge fan of Caribbean cuisine. There's a spice in there that I just don't like. So Caribbean night tends to be tough for me in the Windjammer Buffet, but there's always grilled chicken. Sometimes there's steak, but they haven't done it this cruise. But the grilled chicken's good, and a nice, easy grilled chicken sandwich is exactly what I think I'm wanting today. The weather's been so rough for the past couple of days, it's actually given the ship a little bit of motion, which on a ship this size you don't expect, so. But let me enjoy my little plain Jane dinner. All right, so you got another little teeny tiny bowl with some rice and some sesame chicken and some sweet soy sauce. And then she also found herself a nice, delicious vegan brownie. Looks good. And then she also got a rum cake because it's Caribbean night, so you gotta have rum cake. All right, and I made myself a little dessert plate tonight. So we've got a pineapple upside down cake, a sweet potato pie, and banana bread. So let's give this all a go. All right, and C just cannot resist the pretty dessert sometimes. So she got something called a grater cake, which is the pink cake, and then a coconut drop. So let's see how this goes. We are going to call it a night on day 5, I believe it is, of our Wonder Cruise. Yeah, 5. 4? 5? I don't know. Of Roatan Day. So, evening, dinner, it was pretty good. I just wasn't very hungry, but it was good. It wasn't as crowded as Fiesta Night was last night, so that was nice. Evening, we went to the music hall to see the band there. They played literally the same set they played yesterday for the little 50-60 sock hop thing. Like, literally the same set. So we didn't stay very long because we just heard the exact same thing yesterday. So that was kind of a bust. But we did manage to stay up for one of the parties tonight. We went down to the promenade, we people watched, we sat there, and we waited on the Caribbean things. So the band came out, it's the same band as the pool band. They came out at 9:45, I believe. And they played for almost 45 minutes continuously, had a big crowd dancing. It was really great warm-up. And then at 10 o'clock, 10:30, my times were, 9:15 was the band. 10 o'clock was the dance party. The dance party had everybody going. They tried to finish with the conga line, but it was just too many people for the line to even really get going. But if that's the only thing that's wrong with the party is your conga line is too big, then you know it's a good party. So, great night. Wonder does have some really good late night activities. I think it's just where we had been on Holland for so long. We're not used to being up that late. Plus, we have that time change that's happening, so we still think it's later than it is. But it was a great evening. Now, tomorrow is Cozumel. Cozumel is one of our favorite cruise ports. We love to get out, walk around the port area. No plans this trip in Cozumel. We're just going to do the port. So, check out what we're going to do tomorrow and all that other fun stuff. Make sure you subscribe, like all that other fun social stuff. Hit that notification button. And keep following us along as we are coming close to an end, actually, of our Wonder of the Seas cruise. And see what all of our other adventures are. Have a great night. Bye!